You gonna get one or two, you feel me, bikes that's stolen who, you know, they might pick up a charge for him being in possession of a stolen bike. What up, YouTube? It's Mr. Everything.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it, no kidding. Breaking down a switch in front of your building. Sitting on the steps, feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devil in his hole, nigga. But you know how it go, nigga. I'm front line every time it's on, nigga.
When you really think about the manpower, the man hours, and all of the shit that goes into impounding a few bikes, like I said, the percentage of stolen bikes is pretty low. Yeah. So people who pay for their bikes coming to come get them up out of the impound. You feel me? You gonna get one or two, you feel me, bikes that's stolen who, you know, they might pick up a charge for him being in possession of a stolen bike. But everybody else who bike got impounded, we coming to come get them. Yeah. It's some niggas who coming to come steal their shit back. Well, not even steal. They just coming to come get their shit without paying. Right. Like, you feel me? It's ways around. It's ways around shit. So it's like all of the man hours, all of the effort, all of the time y'all putting into, and when I say y'all, law enforcement, and you feel me, even people, we get so much hate. We get a lot of love, yeah, but we get so much hate. And so many people who like want us to crash and want us to bring harm to them. It's like, I don't wish that on you. I don't know you from a bag of sand. I don't wish nothing on you, but why do you hope that I fall on the E-way? Or why do you hope that I hurt myself? Or I hope you get caught by the police. It's like, what am I doing to you? Okay, you gotta hear my bike revving at a light or something like that, or my bike is loud. You feel me? People do car mods all the time. You gonna call the police on every loud car? A V8 is naturally louder than a V6. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Not just, some four bangers with, you know, straight pipes is loud as shit. You feel me? Right. Two-step, like, bro, like, you feel me? To sit up and try to like itemize and just go at it with us on our bikes and just pick apart it, like, that shit not cool. It's not. It's not cool. And like, it's like, what's the big issue? There's bigger shit going on. Put y'all focus into cleaning up the hood. Put y'all focus into stopping crime from happening. We got police friends and we talk to them. My guys who's an officer, and I say, when you looking at a situation and there's like a petty offense and then there's a major offense, what are you gonna look more into? Or what are you gonna prioritize? He said, I'm gonna prioritize a bigger offense. You feel me? If it's something petty, I can use my officer's discretion. I can use my discretion and just look away. Like, that's not really important opposed to this. Bike life is not as important as narcotics. Bike life is not more important than stealing cars. Bike life is not more important than domestic. Bike life is not more important than people getting shot. Come on, it's hate crimes and all types of shit happening on a daily basis everywhere around us. And you feel me? If y'all want to put man hours and prioritize coming at a group of individuals, maybe motherfuckers is breaking, you feel me, traffic laws and shit like that. Maybe. I'm not even gonna say we is. I'm gonna say maybe we is. Is that more important than some little girl getting abducted, raped and beaten, left in the alley? We from Chicago. It's a plethora of shit that y'all could be taking care of, but motherfuckers wanna worry about what we doing on our bikes. And at the end of the day, if anything happened on our bikes, we assume all risk. Like, yeah, y'all can say, oh, well, y'all gotta go to the ER. And we stuck with that ER bill.
We stuck with the time that we gotta sit in the ER too. It's just like it's all on us. It's like everybody else wanna have an opinion about something that don't have anything to do with them. At the end of the day,
it don't affect y'all.
It don't affect. Not like really. Maybe you gotta sit at a light a little bit longer because it's a group of bikes that's going through an intersection.
That for funerals.
But it's just like at the end of the day, it's
you
just like
complain when you gotta do it for a funeral.
That's
life. You gotta do it when a cop or a fire truck or you some type of emergency vehicles passing, ambulance. Gotta sit. Would you rather me on my bike minding my business inconvenience you at a stoplight, or motherfucking hitting your car and running and getting away with it? Would you rather somebody sticking you up? Would you rather somebody taking your car? Like, come on. You probably gonna choose me on my bike that ain't really affecting you.
And it's like
you almost 100% gonna choose that.
I feel like people don't weigh out the pros and cons of people being on bikes in big groups. Like, what? A con? Oh, I gotta listen to the loud bikes all day. Oh, I gotta wait in the line because all the bikes is going around. I gotta worry about lane splitting and all this stuff. I gotta worry about bikes around me and my blind spot, and if I don't, like all that type of stuff. But the problem,
but you should be vigilant. You should be vigilant anyways. Like that's the number one thing that I get irritated by drivers. You feel me? I drive. I try to be as vigilant as possible when I'm in my vehicle, when I'm in my car. Whether I'm in my car, my van, my truck, whatever, I try to be vigilant of my surroundings simply because there might be a motherfucker coming at 100+ miles an hour finna fly past me. Let me absolutely clear this lane, make sure that this lane is safe for me to proceed into, because that's what we taught in driver school anyways. If you look at your driving laws, and you're supposed to clear a lane before you proceed into it. If you don't clear the lane and you cause an accident, you feel me? That's on you. Driver one. You feel me? We done been in enough accidents. Yeah. You driver one. Shit. So at the end of the day, it's like you're mad at me because you're doing something that you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be vigilantly watching and paying attention to your surroundings. You're supposed to drive defensively. You know how many times I done had to take remedial driving school and like defensive driving school? You're supposed to drive defensively. You're supposed to drive as if whatever possibility and outcome could happen, you got to be ready for it. Maybe this guy gonna blow the light. You got to be covering your pedal to make sure you can brake in enough time. Maybe the light gonna change while I'm going through a yellow. I need to hurry the fuck up and hightail it through this intersection so that these people who finna come crossways got a clear intersection and don't nobody T-bone or hit me. You feel me? Like, you getting mad at us for something that you should already be doing? Now I could completely see the inconvenience of you going somewhere, you gotta be somewhere, and a pack of bikes show up, you feel me? And you gotta sit at a light because you waiting on bikes and all of that.
What is that really doing for you though? Like what?
But it could be an inconvenience. Like I said, we gotta try to kind of look at shit from the other point of view, because there's been times I've been in my car and I see bikes and shit, and it's like, because I'm a part of bike life and I'm a part of bike culture, I don't let it bother me. I'm not that person. You feel me? And 9 times out of 10, we don't go out looking for drama. When you see the videos on YouTube, on IG, on Facebook of bikers hitting people's mirrors and doing all that type of shit, 9 times out of 10, that person did something. We are vulnerable when we are on 2 wheels.
Literally, we don't have that.
We ain't got a seatbelt. We ain't got an airbag. You feel me? Nothing. We are vulnerable.
Seriously.
And if you going fast enough in a car, you just as vulnerable. You feel me? At the end of the day, if we do something, 9 times out of 10, we're retaliating. Yeah. If you swerve and try to hit me off the road, if you try to drive me into a ditch, if you cut me off or you not even paying attention, it's been so many times where I get cut off or something will happen, and when we finally get to a stoplight or whatever, I get the chance to approach the person like, did you see me back there? No, I wasn't paying attention. Well, you almost hit me off my bike.
Literally. It was the situation when we went to Maxwell's.
Yeah.
That same thing, us going down Roosevelt, the lady just pulling out. She sees both of us coming. Pull straight out. And I mean, like, what did I do? I retaliated. I kicked her mirror off. Look, but you still went anyway. It's just like, that's bogus. That's bogus as fuck. It's just like, now what if I couldn't slow down fast enough and I hit either your car or the front end of your car, and I went up, tumbled, and hit the floor. It's like,
yeah.
I feel like more people need to be more vigilant and more just.
I feel like people try to take advantage of the fact that some people understand that bike life in certain aspects is not legal, so they try to take advantage of it, and that's petty as fuck. Because absolutely, who follows the law down to the T? I was just involved in a collision where somebody hit me from the back. I was trying to avoid an accident. Somebody swerved in front of me. I broke. The person behind me was not paying attention. Was technically, he should have got a ticket for following too close. But I was cool about it. I understand that not like technically you're supposed to have your turning signal on 75 feet before you get to the turn. Like, you feel me? If I'm 74 feet, do I deserve a ticket? You feel me? It's like certain things that like are common practice, and it's like it's not to like hound on certain things. Like you don't hound on certain petty shit. I see it in traffic court all the time. Certain shit judges don't even hound on and really give a fuck about. It's like, oh well, I'm not even gonna really tweak with you about that. It just seemed like the officer just tried to give you as many tickets as possible. Most of this shit I'm gonna throw out. Now the major shit, it's gonna stick. We gonna go with that. But like certain shit, it's like you cannot use that as an excuse. You cannot use, oh well, y'all illegally riding y'all dirt bikes and shit. So I'm not worried about y'all, or I'm not finna stop how I'm driving. If I was in a car and you pulled out and did the same thing that the lady did on Roosevelt, and I smacked you, that's on you. You're supposed to drive defensively, you're supposed to drive safely, and you're supposed to protect yourself and protect the people around you. You feel me? You pulling out just to be a dickhead for us to get to the light, like, oh, well, you guys aren't even supposed to be riding these things. It's like, bitch.
We still on the road, though.
We still on the road.
We still here.
we here. So just because we're not supposed to, our life, that does not matter? Or, like, come on. It's a lot of things that you probably shouldn't be doing. Like, everybody didn't roll through a stop sign before. You're supposed to completely stop. Everybody didn't went over the speed limit, whether it's 2 miles or 20 miles over. Everybody has done it. One of my remedial driving class teachers told me he got a ticket for going 1 mile over the speed limit. He came across some railroad tracks, and it was a hill to go up, and then it was a hill to come down. As he coming down the hill, is a cop off to his right shooting radar, running radar. You feel me? Clocked him going 1 mile over. He pulled him over, gave him a ticket. Like, that's some real dickhead shit. But technically, you was breaking the law.
Yeah.
It's like people, we come on. Nobody's perfect. We all break the law. We all fall short when it comes to, you feel me, things around us and being responsible and being on top of shit. But like where you can be on top of shit, don't turn a blind eye, or don't say that, oh well, I'm not perfect, as an excuse to do bogus shit.
Yeah.
If you have the opportunity to clean up your act or do something the right way, don't sit up and just not do it simply because you can run behind that and say, well, I ain't perfect. You know, I don't know everything. I can't remember everything. Like, come on. I just feel like there needs to be legislation put in place as far as bike life. People
Especially
really, people really need to listen when we talk, because it's a lot of people who are in legislation, who are, you know, lawmakers and law enforcers and all of that, who have no idea what the fuck they talking about. It pisses me off, and I'm going off into a down a rabbit hole here, but it pisses me off when I hear Congress or even just Joe Biden sit up and speak about gun problems, and you're not an avid 2A person. You're not active in the gun community. How could you know anything or want to set a law about anything in the 2A community and you're not a part of the 2A community? That's like me trying to tell somebody who's gay that they should feel certain types of way, or they should think certain types of way, or that laws should be put in place for them, and I'm not a part of their community. If you don't ride, not willing to put yourself in the situations that we're willing to put ourselves in, you need to listen to us. I'm not saying you need to absolutely follow everything we say, but you need to have an open ear to what we're saying, simply because we're the ones who are experiencing and going through what we're going through. It's easy to say, well, it's just a law set and just follow it and that's it. Ain't nothing else to talk about. But there's laws that are set every day that get overturned. There's laws that are set every day that get changed. 4 years ago, weed was not legal in the state of Illinois. It's simple. Things can change. We are in a forever shifting and changing world. And it's not fair to, like, we gonna put them over in the fuck them category. We just gonna separate them. That we don't respect or view them or fuck with them as normal people. Because they choose to do this, fuck them. Like, nah, that shit ain't cool. Because there's plenty of things in your day-to-day life, and this is everybody. There's plenty of things in your day-to-day life that the next person might not agree with, that you don't want to be judged about, or you don't want to be singled out about. That's the same fucking way we feel about bike life. We don't want to be singled out because we like to ride. We don't want to be discriminated against because we like to ride. We're not really asking for shit but to be left alone.
Yeah, basically.
We just want to be left the fuck alone.
Want to fucking ride.
Like,
not to worry.
That's the bro. That is the basic concept of bike life. We just want to fucking ride. That's it.
Really, that's it. Like, ain't really no more to say about that. It's just like it's nothing more that you can really say. It's just like it's another thing too is because I don't feel like Illinois, just the state in general, necessarily looks at bikes as an actual motor vehicle.
I feel like what you were trying to say is people don't respect bikes.
Yeah.
Like you would respect a car. You see a fucking Ford Excursion turning out and he got the right of way and you was considering blowing that light, you might not blow it. You in a fucking 92 Honda Civic and you run into a Ford Excursion, you gonna have a fucked up day.
Yeah.
You in a 92 Honda Civic and you see two niggas on YZ450s and you hit us, we gonna be the recipients of that fucked up day. You might even actually be able to get the fuck away depending on how much damage you inflict on our bikes and us. No matter what year, make, model, your car, whether you drive commercially, vans, and trucks, that shit is not cool. If you are a person who thinks, you feel me, likes to think that they drive defensively and they are a vigilant person and you're aware of your surroundings, if you do not ride, please go get the motorcycle rules of the road from your local DMV. Read through all the things that we have to do as bikers. Watch some videos of cars hitting bikes. Put yourself in our position as far as you can before it comes to you actually hopping on a bike and riding, and realize who's at risk and who assumes more risk when they out there on the road. Don't give me the bullshit of, well, you're choosing to ride. Bitch, you choosing to get in your car opposed to get on the bus. You can get you a horse and a carriage, but you got a fucking 92 Honda Civic. So just try to open your mind and think further and truly be a vigilant person. I was in a remedial class. I forgot what the topic or the question was. I think my teacher had said, refresh yourself every 3, 4, 5 years on the rules of the road. Go to your local DMV and get a pamphlet. Refresh yourself on the rules of the road every 5 years. That's the ultimate way to be a great driver. And I was like, hold on. No. Go get the motorcycle rules of the road. Go get the bicyclist rules of the road. Go get the scooter. Because a lot of people, here go another thing that a lot of people don't know. If you ride a scooter, you don't have to necessarily, depending on how fast your scooter goes, you don't have to go take a safety class or a motorcycle class or get any endorsement on your license to ride that scooter. But you still have different rules than motorcycles. You still have different rules than bicyclists. You still have different rules than cars. Like there's a lot of different categories of people out here on this road. I'm not saying study down to the T and know everything about everybody. But if you truly want to be a good driver, you truly want to look out for your fellow person no matter what type of vehicle they're traveling on the road, do a little more digging and a little more research into what bikes, in specific for us, motorcycles, have to be aware of, how we have to ride, how we're supposed to ride, and just really think about it. Just use your common sense, use your brain, and think about it. I'm on a 400-pound bike. I am my only stabilization on that bike. Me keeping my balance is my only stabilization on that bike. Everybody around me can react and do things and still be in the comfort and the safety of their vehicle. They have airbags, they got front bumpers, they got seatbelt, they got all types of stuff. I am on a 400-pound basically bicycle with no protection at all except for the gear that I put on when I ride. I'm at a disadvantage. Stop calling the fucking police on us. I'm gonna wrap it up here. That shit is annoying. You got any closing thoughts?
Not really. I feel like everything that you said is pretty much exactly how I feel. It's just like, I feel like more people should be vigilant of bikes, and I feel like more people should just be more open to bike life just in general. That's just mainly how I feel about the whole thing. I feel like bike life gets a really bad name, but don't understand the root or the reasoning behind it, and I feel like it's just people look.
I don't even think
that. Like,
I don't even think the root or the reason behind why an individual wants to ride should be important.
That's true.
You feel me? If we gonna go to roots and reasons and all of that, everybody in every situation gonna have a different rhyme or reason why they doing something.
That's true.
Just respect me as a human. Preserve my life the best way you can. Don't put me in harm's way. I have preservation for all human beings. That's just simple. If I have to be put in a situation where I need to do something in order for me to survive, I'm gonna do what the fuck I need to do. But on a day-to-day general basis, I'm not going out looking to bother people.
Yeah.
Get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. What's y'all take? I am open to hear people's arguments and, you feel me, just opinions who don't ride. Please let us know how you feel. Give us tips and things and suggestions. Let us truly know, you know, some of the things that, let us know what's on your mind when it comes to bike life. You feel me? Let us know whatever the fuck you want to let us know.
Please, I would love to hear it.
I
really would. I ain't
get down in the comments. You feel me? And let us know. If you like what I got going on with the channel, consider subscribing. If you like this video, like the video. Otherwise, it's Mr. Everything. I'm out.